Y'all, it's your girl Dom, and we're back at it again with another video. Today I'm coming to y'all with a girl talk. We haven't done one of those in a minute. If I sound out of breath, y'all, if you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. If you don't, it's fine. You'll find out very soon. I did post a video on what's been going on with me, but for the simple fact that I wasn't comfortable with leaving it out there yet. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's not a secret. You feel me? It's not a secret. But this girl talk is going to be about protecting your peace, getting to know yourself. The first step to really being a baddie, like y'all say, oh, this is a hospital band, but it's not for COVID. I promise y'all it's not for COVID, you know? And it's so crazy because now people just be ready to sit there and kill your ass because you sick. Like, baby, make it make sense. Like, we all get sick. Before this shit was a trend, before COVID was even a thing, because it was a thing way before it was a thing. But before it was a thing, like a thing, like a real thing. Okay, anyways, that's beyond the point. Before it was a real, like, issue or a problem, people was getting sick left and right. It's flu season, baby. Like, but that's not what I'm here for. Like, that's not what I was here for. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew y'all was going to see the bracelet. Because I talk with my hands a lot. And my nose been itching like a... Anyways. But yeah. So I want to talk to y'all. Because personally, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this enough. You feel me? So basically, one of the things that I wanted to talk to y'all about is protecting your peace. That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all got to evaluate the people around you. And it's okay to realize that some of these connections that you once had, you've grown out of. Okay? It's okay. And my issue, I just got out the shower, so my hair is wet. But my issue with a lot of people is they think because you've grown out of them or because y'all grown out of each other, it's a thing of beef. When it's not really no beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just grown out of people. You don't have to, like, I don't get it. Like, can y'all explain it to me in the comments below why y'all think when you grow out of somebody that you're now beefing with them? Like, you can be cordial with somebody you've grown out of. Now, it's a different story if somebody, like, effed you over and, you know, they didn't take responsibility for what they did. At that point, it's just like, holding on to that shit is only hurting you, not them. Because in reality, people know what they doing to you. That's why they avoid you. You feel me? That's one-on-one. Like, when somebody avoiding you, it's because they know they did you wrong. They know they did you dirty. And they not ready to face you. And that's just what it is. And sometimes you just got to come to terms with that. Like, you know how many times in life I had to just go on without any real apologies, any real remorse from the people? Like, you just gotta learn that, like, and this is another thing that I wanted to touch base on. Y'all gotta understand, everybody that comes into your life is not always meant to stay. Like, I know for a fact that a lot of people value, like, friendships, relationships, all of that stuff. But in reality, you have to understand that at some point in time, it's either that person was meant to be there for a lifetime or for a season. And you got to know who those seasonal people are, and you got to know who those lifetime people are. I feel like, personally, people like me, I don't feel like I'm meant to be alone. I just feel like I'm meant to have people around me like me. Because when you have a good heart, you know what I'm saying? When you have a really good heart and you really care for people and you don't be on no bogus shit, it's really hard to accept that somebody fucked you over. It's really hard to sit there and be like, okay, I did all of this for this person. I love this person. And, you know, for people that's watching my video, you know what I'm saying? If you think I'm talking about you, I'm not. I'm not. If you think you know who I'm talking about, you don't. I'm not talking about anybody in specific. I'm just telling y'all because a lot of people, and I wasn't even taught this, you know what I'm saying? In my household, it was always taught, like, okay, love one another. It was never taught, like, oh, like, how to stop loving someone who clearly doesn't love you. And I've been in a lot of situations and friendships where it's just like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I should have been stopped fucking with this person, but because I was taught to love, I'm overseeing your flaws and you're able to point out every one of mine, you know? And at the same time, it's just like, I'm the type of person that if you tell me, hey, yo, I did this wrong or I did that wrong, I'm the type of person that will literally sit down and be like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore because you said this hurt you or this offended you. So with that being said, it's just like, for me to be that type of person and then have people around me that just like they continuously do the same shit over and over and over, it's just like you don't respect me, because just like you wanted certain things out of me that I gave you, why can't you do the same? You know? And that's what really got to me, because it was just like, you want that love out of me, you want that respect from me, but at the same time you're not willing to give anything that you asking me for. And that's what just kind of like makes me just be like, I can't fuck with you, you know? And so many people just be like, oh, like I'm stuck up, or I think I'm better than them. I don't think I'm better than anybody. Because for anybody that's befriended me or fucked with me heavy, you know I'm the type of person that I'm going to uplift you. And if I see you in a bad situation, I'm going to uplift you. I'm going to try to be there for you. You know what I mean? Like, if I see you doing some lame shit to somebody, I'm going to be like, no, that was lame. You know? I'm going to be one of those friends that I'm not scared to speak up when you're doing something wrong. Because if we're friends, we should be able to communicate that to each other. If I see you doing something good and I see you on your shit, I'm going to constantly tell you, you know what I'm saying? I see you doing your shit, you know, stay on your shit, because ain't nobody doing it like you. You know what I mean? I'm one of those type of friends, and that's why it's so hard for people like me to find genuine people, because it's like so many people out here nowadays. It's so hard to find friends, real genuine ones, because a lot of them be envious and a lot of them be thinking that it's competition when it's not. Me dealing with the situation that I'm dealing with, I have to sometimes seclude myself, because like I said, if you know, you know. Y'all will find out soon, because the surprise will be here very soon. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. If y'all seen the video that I kept up for like a day, my like real people that was fucking with me, if you saw the video that was left up here for like a day, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you didn't, well baby, you'll find out soon, because when I feel like posting it again, that's when I'll post it. But until further notice, that will not be going down. Okay. Anyways, so dealing with what I'm dealing with, I feel like I have to find who Dominique is, not who the last friend told me I was when we fell out, not who the last ex told me I was, not who Dominique tried to be for somebody else to make them feel good about themselves and uplift them. Like, I want to figure out who I am, because I cannot deal with this surprise that I have for y'all very soon and be a good person to this surprise, because I basically just told y'all. So if y'all don't know, y'all can't put the pieces together, then I don't know what to tell y'all. But if I can't be a good person for this surprise that I have coming into this world, then how am I supposed to, you know, how am I supposed to do anything as far as teaching them how to love themselves? Because they're gonna go based off of what I do, you know. They're going to, like, how I present myself, who I hang around, they're going to think, okay, well, mommy's like this, so I have to be like this too. Or, you know, and there's another situation that I want to touch base on, because so many people keep asking me about this. And baby, let me just tell you something. I was in high school dealing with a whole lot when certain stuff went down. And let me just say that this, if you don't know, then you know now that this is my first surprise. And I don't have any other surprises, if you get what I'm putting down. And I'm going to do a story time on that, because so many people wanted to call me out for not being a good... We're not going to go there, okay? Because that's not the self topic, okay? Okay. Anyways, so yeah. Like, y'all need to evaluate the people that you're around, because the first step to being a baddie is having good energy. And if you don't have good energy and good people around you and stable people around you, like, for example, if you gotta watch what you say around certain people, those are not the people for you. Because I'm the type of person, I'm so open and I'm so loving with my energy and the things that's going on with me, that, you know, if I have to sit there and be like, okay, I can't tell you this because of this, or I can't tell you this because I feel like you're gonna do this. You know what I mean? If you got to do that, and if you feel like those people aren't like that, or you telling yourself that they're not like that, then you know that they're like that. And you have to evaluate that company that you have. And a lot of people understand that I'm different from other people. It's because the way that I was raised, okay? I was raised with very strict and old school parents. So a lot of stuff that y'all was out there doing, I couldn't do. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of y'all was like 16, but really 20 at 16. And I wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I had a lot of situations, because when your parents showed you from certain stuff, it's so much harder to try to, like, you try to fit in, you think that that's what life is really about. But to my younger self, I really wish I would have stood out instead of tried to fit in, because it wasn't worth it. A lot of y'all that was really, like, you know, popping in high school, y'all bums now. Just saying. I wish I would have stood out. And I do feel like I'm doing fairly well for myself, because your girl's in college. You know, I'm currently looking for jobs, but I'm looking for jobs like online, because personally I feel like with my little surprise, I can't be put at risk for COVID or anything like that. You know, so yeah. And also, honestly, I just feel like when it comes down to like really connecting with people, don't try to be anybody else but yourself, because real people gonna mess with you because you real, and that's who you are. Anybody that you gotta pretend with, that's not your company, you know? Anybody that you can't be you fully with, like, for example, say for example, you don't like the type of stuff that they like, and they're constantly putting you down for it. That's not your people. You know, real people gonna recognize you're real. Let's just say that. Real people gonna recognize you're real, baby. And if you not real, then it's gonna shine through. And honestly, all I could really say to you about that is, I wouldn't fuck with you either if I feel like you know, half phony kicking it, like, or just, you know, not being who you are. Like, I think that shit is whack to me, because why be like somebody else? Like, that is so whack. Y'all, stop trying to be like the next Insta baddie. You know what I'm saying? Or the last person that you saw. Stop trying to impersonate them, y'all. Let me tell you something. When you yourself, people recognize authenticity when they see authenticity, when they see it. So if you rock with them and they rock with you, there should be no issue. Now let's get into another thing, y'all. If you're the type of person that you like meeting new people, and you already have friends with your old, you know, gang and stuff that you used to kick it with, do not start acting different with your old people, because your old people is your day ones. You don't act different with your day ones. You know what I'm saying? Because those new people can come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what their motive and objective is to you. And then when you go looking at your old people, it's like, damn, like, you can't come back over here because you chose up on us, you know? And I totally feel that, you know what I'm saying? I would be mad too, and I wouldn't want to fuck with you no more after that. And I actually was in a situation where somebody told me, oh, just because you hanging out with old girl again, don't start acting different with me. Okay. And I knew I wasn't like that. So it's just like, if you're my friend and you think that that's what I'm going to do, why be my friend? You know, like, you don't gotta, like, I understand what your motive was for saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe other people did that to you. But it's just, like, another thing that a lot of people don't realize, y'all. A lot of people don't realize that things that we do in relationships, like bringing our old baggage from old relationships into our new relationships, you guys have to realize that is possible in friendships as well. And we are grown, y'all. It is nobody's responsibility to fix you up where your last friend went wrong, or the last person didn't do you right. Like, it ain't my business. So we ain't getting into that. Okay. Anyways, and a lot of y'all gotta understand that the shady people that y'all around, like the ones where they be like, oh, you look cute, but you know, your nails could have been better. Or you look cute, but them feet though. Like, you know, the inside jokes that a lot of y'all don't be catching on to. And then when y'all fall out and then you realize the shit, and it's just like, damn, like, you really low-key was hating on me, or you really thought that you didn't find me that attractive, but you just now telling me because we fell out with each other. I think that's so weird. And let me tell you something. Anybody that has spoken badly on my name is not doing better than me, don't look better than me. And I don't say this, I say as humble as possible, because I keep shit a buck all the time. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you somebody, you know, you up there, I'm gonna let you know, like, yeah, you doing a thing. But at the same time, I'm quick to put somebody in their place and tell them, like, you so pretty, but your attitude is ugly. And that's what makes you not attractive to me. You know what I'm saying? You're so freaking pretty, but you talking down on other females. Like, I'm sorry, I can't phony kick it with nobody. I don't care if we're friends. I cannot hang around you if everything that comes out of your mouth, you're one of those people where you see somebody walk by, ew, why her dress like that? Ew, why her shoes like that? Some people don't have it like that. Or some people don't wear their money, one. Some people don't like to impress. Because it's like, I feel that 100%. I come on here with my graphic tees. I come on here sometimes with my makeup done, sometimes it's not. I come on here looking like somebody, because I will never look at myself as basic, because I'm not basic. But the stuff that I be wearing, like, you know what I'm saying? You could dress your graphic tees up. You could dress them down. I'm wearing my boo shirt. Okay, I'm wearing his shirt today. Oh, it got a little stains on it, but it's okay. It looked like this. Oh, don't mind my bag in the back because, you know, that's for water bottles because we do recycle. And, yeah, so, period. But, yeah, like, y'all gotta understand that a lot of people is not here to impress y'all. Oh, that's deodorant. My bad, y'all. That's deodorant. It's whatever. At least y'all know I'm not musty. But, yeah, like, y'all gotta understand, a lot of people don't wear their money. A lot of people don't like to impress people. You know what I'm saying? I've always been one of those type of people that, you know, you'll see me have some of the latest trends, but you'll also always see me rocking stuff that most people wouldn't wear. You know, I see a lot of girls always in their dresses, their Jordans, stuff like that. Or their hair is always done. Most of the time when y'all see me, my hair is always in what? Braids. My natural state. Or, you know, and that's me. That's me. I'm not going to come on here trying to be like anybody else. Because I would hope that y'all be on my channel because y'all mess with me for who I am. And not for who y'all want me to be. Because there's so many people on YouTube that do the same content. They just bring it to you in a different order. They do the same type of stuff. And a lot of people don't be talking about real stuff. Like, so many YouTubers out here nowadays do not be really talking to y'all. They just be putting out these fake pranks. It's like, you do a I like you prank and you famous, you popping, you all of that. I wanted to do something different. You know, even though I don't post like that all the time because y'all be tired. I be real tired. Even though I don't post like that all the time, y'all just understand that I have the best intentions. When I first made this channel, I said I wanted to impact so many girls like me. You know, the girls that felt like they were the outsiders, or the girls that felt like they never really fit into a specific group of people. You know, that's what I came for. This is what I made this channel for. And I said that even when it got hard, I was never going to stop because you guys empower me to keep going. Even if it's just one view on a video, you know, at least somebody saw it. At least I got my message across to somebody. Even if it's just 5 people that like the video, at least I got my message across to somebody, you know. And really, it's just like some of y'all gonna fuck with me and some of y'all not. And it's okay. You know, some of y'all want to stick to who y'all used to, and that is fine. But you know, sometimes you need new, because some of these YouTubers that have been out for a while that's making money are not making content for you guys. They're making content so that they can pay their bills. Let's be real. You know? And, you know, I just want to talk about the whole, this is a really common thing that I'm noticing among so many people. Y'all, it seems like a lot of girls want to be friends because it's just like, oh, you're cute like me, let's be my friend. And then y'all wonder why those friendships and stuff only last but so long, because it's like you're being friends with somebody for the wrong reasons. Be friends with somebody because you got something in common. Even if they don't look like you, bro, it's cool to have diversity in your friend group. Do not let anybody tell you you have to look like this, you have to this, that, and the third to be friends. I am friends with girls that look like me. I am friends with girls that don't look like me, that look like they could be on somebody's freaking Instagram pedestal, and that is fine, because at the end of the day, it's just like, just because you look like that doesn't mean you're stuck up, doesn't mean you're rude, doesn't mean, like, a lot of people that look like that have a really bad, like, oh, she looks like this, or she acts like this. No, baby, when you see me, most of the times it's like, oh, hey, beautiful, how are you today? Like, you look mad cute today. What's that you got on? You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, I feel like it goes a long way, because then you could cancel out all of those speculations that, oh, she looks like this, or she dresses like this, so she's going to be stuck up, or she's going to be rude, she's going to be this. I just feel like in order to look beautiful, you have to exude beautiful. You know, you have to exude the personality of somebody that wants something out of life. You gotta, like, I feel like a pretty girl with a hustle is the best, okay? You know what I'm saying? You got your money, you're doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Even, you know, you got your hair, your nails, and there's nothing wrong with making sure your hair, your nails, and your feet are done and stuff like that. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I keep my feet done, because I feel like as a woman, that is just a must, you know? And most of the times, I know I'm good for my clickety clackities. You know what I'm saying? I like the longer the better, you know? Yeah, the longer the better. So yeah, y'all, I pay at least about $60 on a set, sometimes more if I want, you know, my designs, jewels, all of that, you know, crystals. I love me some Swarovski. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you know, I love me some diamonds, some jewels. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. It's always good to treat yourself first, but pay attention who you're doing it for, you know? Like, this weekend, I really sat down with myself, and I just said, you know, I want to, you know, reevaluate the people that I have around me. I want to reevaluate, you know, who I call a friend, who I keep in my circle, who I tell my business to. Because in reality, you could have people around you that you feel like is a friend, and they could be genuine, but you could also feel like that's not the vibe for you, and that is okay. And as people, we take rejection so hard, because a lot of people I know for a fact will say, you know, oh, I don't need this person, or it's okay to say that, you know, you growing out of that person or them growing out of you hurt you. You know, it's okay to say that, because a lot of people don't be okay with the fact that, okay, something hurt me, I can't show it because, you know, everybody in this generation, they act a certain way. But if I feel some type of way, I'm going to step. If you hurt me in any type of way, I'm going to let you know. I feel like as a real friend, I should be able to come to you and tell you, you know, yo, like, this hurt me, or this made me feel bad. This made me feel like you wasn't messing with me like that, or this, that, and the third, or this made me feel like you didn't respect me, and I don't respect that. And, you know, I'm the type of person that before I fall out with you, I don't even choose to fall out with people. Like, there's really never no beef, you know? Like, it's just you disrespect me, you felt how you felt, I felt how I felt about it. We just gonna go our separate ways and let that be what it is, you know? And, recently, I could say I've been in a situation. I don't want to say situations, because I don't want y'all to think I'm problematic or nothing. But y'all, I've been in a situation where it's just like, I could tell I was growing out of this person, and I could tell maybe they were growing out of me too. But it was just like, yo, because you're growing out of me, you don't have to do that. And on top of that, we're not going to get into that, because I have a video on that. But it's just like, you know, if you feel some type of way about me, or you feel like I'm not doing something in my life that's right, as a friend, you should be correcting me on that. You know, you shouldn't be waiting until something goes wrong for you to be like, oh yeah, and that's why this, and that's why this, that, and the third. And you know, you, like, were you really my friend to begin with? Like, were you waiting for something like this to happen for you to be able to talk down on me or some shit like that? Like, you gotta be careful who you rock with, because them same day ones be picking a whole grave out for you and you don't even know it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I'm the easiest to talk to. Not the easiest to talk to, I'm gonna correct that, because I do have my days, you know. I feel like I'm the, hold on, because I don't know why, but I done put stuff up there and it's distracting, okay? I don't know why, but I'm the type of person that, you know, you could come to me and tell me something that you did that you feel like, you know, really messed with your head, or something that you wouldn't normally do. And even if I wouldn't normally do that, I'm the type of person to tell you, like, I'm a woman first. So I'm a woman before anything. I've made mistakes. I've probably done any and everything you could think of. And the only thing that I haven't done is get with somebody's dude. Like, stuff like that, I'm going to tell you, like, girl, you're wrong. You're straight up wrong, and I don't condone that, and you know that. So you came to the wrong person for that. But as far as like saying like you didn't know or something like that, that's different. But I'm the type of person that I'm gonna be real with you. And sometimes some people cannot handle my realness, because it's like I'm always praise you when you're right. I'm gonna always be there for you when somebody broke you down. And you know, even if I tell you, I'm never like, so many people be like, you know, girl, I've been talking to you about this for so much and so long. I know you're probably tired of hearing it. I'm never tired of hearing it, because as a friend, it's like you want to be that. But don't get it confused, y'all. Don't ever let somebody use you to be their emotional freaking punching bag. Because if you're only calling me when something is wrong with you emotionally, I'm cutting that shit off immediately. Because I know I have a healing aura and healing vibe, but people will use your energy until everything that you could offer them is no longer something that you're willing to give them anymore. Okay? And another thing that I wanted to say was, a lot of the times, you know, we confuse long-term things with seasonal things. And in reality, that should just be, you know, like, it don't even be worth it. You know, I used to think like I was really losing out on people, but the whole time I just had attachment issues. And once I realized that, it's just like, damn, like, oh shit, like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, where was I at all of this time, you know? It is so crazy, because till this day, I've had people come to me and tell me, you know, everything that I've done to you, and you're still able to smile. How do you do it? My secret weapon, you're not going to believe me if I tell you, and I'm not trying to force this onto you guys, but let me just be honest with you. My secret weapon is simply just the fact that the man upstairs is always there for me. And if you don't know who that is Jesus Christ himself. You know, I don't claim to be perfect. And that's a lot of misconception that you have with Christianity. Like, you have to be perfect. You have to be this. You have to be that. No. No, 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 no. You literally just have to believe that Jesus is who he say he is. People don't go to hell for sins. People go to hell because they didn't believe that he was who he said he was. Am I making sense? Okay. All right. That's enough of that. But when I tell you he was the best friend to me when I didn't really have real best friends and support, he was that. When I tell you he was a real partner to me when I didn't have a partner that respected and loved me the way I do now, he was that. When I tell y'all that he was when I say this, he was everything to me when I felt like I had nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when I went through the shit that I went through, so many people ask me, girl, how do you still smile? There you go. And sometimes you can't do it on your own. You really cannot do it on your own. As much as you think you can do it on your own, you can't. And it's okay. I always have to admit, like, yo, this is bigger than me. I need to pray about it. It's becoming too much for me. I'm dwelling too much on it, and I need to let it go. Girl, I get my journal. I start writing about it. This is one, if you don't learn anything from this whole video, this is the take from this whole video. Get a journal, right, y'all? And I know sometimes you're in situations where you feel like they're not fair, or you feel like they didn't go your way. In order to let that go, write about the person, write about the situation, write about the time that it took place, write about everything that affected you during that time that made that situation even worse. Write about how you thought it should have went, but it didn't go. Write about how you need to start releasing that, because you know what it's going to do to you if you don't. Write about all of that. Everything that you're feeling during that time, just write about it. And then if you're a believer like I am, we pray about it. And you really believe that God is going to turn that situation around. And I promise you, or whoever you believe in, you know, Buddha, whoever you believe in, you know, really believe. But we're not gonna get into that, but really just believe that they're gonna turn that situation around for you, you know? And when you believe that, nothing can really stand in your way. Like, it's like every time somebody tries to throw a big hurdle at you, it's gonna be like, baby, that's small. Is that all you got? You know? And a lot of people like wonder why, like, in certain situations that I've been in, like I said before, how do I still smile? How do I still keep a positive attitude? Or I've dealt with so many situations in certain friendships and relationships where I wasn't being treated fairly. Because, y'all, in reality, I had to realize that me holding on to the grudges that, you know, they happen to have done, or the things that they done to me, was not helping me, you know? And a lot of people got to understand, the person that I was last year, I'm not that person anymore. And so many people that I used to talk to have tried to approach me the same way that they did when we first started talking. And it's just like, y'all, I'm not that person no more. So if you don't know how to approach me, just say that. But I'm not going for that anymore. I don't care who you thought I was in 2018, 2019, 2017, 2016. Baby, that's not me no more. That girl is no longer exist. Okay? Alright. Let me just let you know that. Another thing is, the last but not least, how you treat yourself is how other people are going to treat you. How you allow them to treat you is how they're going to treat you. So if you're complaining about, why are they doing this to me? What are you allowing? That's first of all. Like I said before, I used to do this really bad thing of somebody could hurt me and I would turn a blind eye to it so that we could still be cool. Because I still wanted them around. Don't ever, ever do that, y'all. Because what you're doing is you're hurting yourself more, because it's like you're telling yourself subconsciously that your feelings doesn't matter. And your feelings does matter. And I'm going to do a video on how I manifested everything that I have in my life right now. And I'm going to help y'all out with that. But until further notice, it's your girl Dom. Like, comment, and subscribe, and y'all know the rest. To my new people, I'm going to need you to go... what the fuck was that? What was that? What was that? I'm going to need y'all to go hit that red button. And, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the family. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with my vibe, you're going to fuck with me more. So go ahead and hit that red button. And I fuck with y'all. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.